Hello everyone. Just wanted to jump on and do some quick messages for you for the eclipse that we're in. So very, very powerful, strong energy. And it's really in the hands of the divine now. So I just figured, why not see what's going on for the collective? So I'm going to start with fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, we'll start with Aries. Let's get an idea of what we might expect during this eclipse energy. Okay, so for the sign of Aries, Aries, sun, moon, and rising signs. What kind of energy will be present for you during the eclipse? Got woman holding a coin. So money could be a factor here. Eclipses are pretty notorious for bringing in surprises, miracles even, windfalls of money, things of that. Okay, so Aries, you may have been working very hard to get yourself in a space that would bring more abundance into your life. We do have Saturn in retrograde, and Saturn is Father Time. He is the Lord of Karma. So with Saturn moving retrograde, we're going to be reaping the fruits of our labor. So that can be a good thing or a bad thing. So if you've been working very hard, you will start to see rewards. You will start to see all of your efforts start to pay off. If you've been slacking, you're going to have the opposite effect of this, and you're going to really be forced to deal with any financial challenges that you may have been putting off. But I know Aries energy tends to be very productive. They're not afraid of hard work. So hopefully we've got some blessings and abundance coming our way here, Aries. All right, so let's do a quick spread for Aries. Sun, moon, and rising for the full moon. Okay, Aries, what is being illuminated for you? Now, full moons are all about release, but when you add an eclipse to the mix, we are looking at a full moon times 10. These are fated events. It tends to reveal a lot more so than a normal full moon would. So nothing can be hidden under this type of energy. So what is being illuminated for Aries? What is being illuminated for Aries? The Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is all about being closed off emotionally. Okay, what is being released? What is it that is being released? The Son of Pentacles. What type of transformation can Aries expect during this full moon eclipse energy? The moon. And a message from the universe, a message from Spirit, a message from God. A message, please, for Aries. The Five of Swords. We've got on the bottom of the deck the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Alright, so bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is all about divine timing, and as I was saying, the eclipses usher in divine intervention. So, Aries, you may be on the upswing. Things may be starting to move forward after a period of perhaps uncertainty. Perhaps there's been some challenges. What's being illuminated is, Aries, you may have been a bit closed off emotionally. Just not interested in possibly opening yourself to the gifts that are coming to you. If you've been in a space where you've been closed off, it's going to, block your blessings. It's best to be open and in an open space, where rather than you may have been quite focused on possibly some of the sadder things in life, possibly in kind of a dark space. I know a lot of stuff, when it's illuminated, we don't want to face it. Often what's being illuminated is things that we have buried, and it's easier just to keep them buried, but we can't hold on to that. It's best to let go. But yeah, you may be in a period where you've been kind of closed off, and it's being shown to you. You may, in that space, be blocking your blessings. So what is being released here is the Son of Pentacles. So this is Earth sign energy: Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries. You may have Earth in your chart as well. But you may have been a bit slow moving, possibly. Perhaps, you've been in a space where you've been you've been a bit closed off. I don't want to say distracted, but, well, maybe you have been distracted. Possibly through disappointments, in emotions and love. I find that happens often, like sometimes love is distracting, kind of throws you off your game. So you may not have been making as much progress as you were hoping here. But things may be turning for you, okay? Picking up pace. Now, the thing with the wheel is sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. There's a constant flow here, okay? We're in a constant flux. So this is different for every Aries. Some may find themselves on an upswing, things getting better. Some may find them on a downswing, things getting more challenging. So take that as it applies to you, okay? So transformation, we've got the moon. So we are under the full moon, of course. You may not be seeing fully some of the changes that are taking place right now. Oftentimes, things just kind of pop up out of nowhere, and you just didn't even see it coming. Message from Spirit. We've got the Five of Swords, which this is all about. Okay, Aries, if you've got something going on in your life that's distracting you, pulling you away from, being focused on what it is that you should be focused on, Spirit is saying to cut that out. If it's a person, if it's a relationship, cut that relationship out. If it's your own, energy, like some bad habits perhaps slowing you down, it's time to cut that out. Thought processes, okay? Because it's time to get moving, is what I'm seeing. Your blessings are wanting to come in, but if you've been in like a sad place, or you've just been kind of down in your emotions, it's slowing you down. So let's just pull some clarifiers here. Okay, so for what's being illuminated, we've got the Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is Virgo energy. It's all about just being comfortable, and having worked very hard for all of your blessings that you've got. Your home, your money, your accounts, your cars, things just seem to be going well for you. So yeah, so what's happening here is that there's something, you're closed off in a sense here, possibly disappointment. You're focused on what's went wrong rather than what's going right for you. And when you're in that energy, you tend to block your blessings Okay, so it's important to kind of turn around and focus on what's good, what's good, what's coming. Okay, so I'm really feeling that pretty strongly so far, that you need to focus on your blessings. Okay, because you've been in a low energy and it's keeping your blessings from coming to you. So for what is being released, we've got the Son of Pentacles, possibly a person in your life. This could possibly be a presence in your life, somebody that's just kind of, taking their time, moving slowly. This is what needs to be released. So Aries, I know I have an Aries moon. We like things now. We don't like to wait. We want it now. So if somebody's taking too long, it's like they're coming towards you, but they're not in a rush. All right, the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely we've got money illuminated here in your reading. This is, you're wanting long term. You're wanting the end all be all. You don't want to wait around confused on anybody's intentions. You want the end all be all. You want abundance. You want money. Nice things, nice home. You want to be able to retire comfortably and with the right people and, in the right environment. So what needs to be released? This is, you need to get out of your, whatever energy has been, keeping you down. It's time for that to be released, because you've got a lot of great things. Seems like they are in your midst already. Perhaps it's just a shift in focus into an appreciation of the wonderful things that you've got coming towards you and everything that you have now. So appreciate what you have now, and it opens the gateway for more to come. But if you're focused on heavier energies, disappointments, and hurt, it's going to kind of slow this down. So where the transformation will take place, we've got the Moon. So deep healing happening. A lot coming up from the subconscious. Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of you Aries have got Earth in your chart. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. But this is about, I'm getting a lot of career type stuff, career, home, a lot of what's transforming for you is you're going to be finding yourself sitting pretty financially, definitely. Okay, so I see wonderful things here happening, Aries, in the realm of money, finances, and your things. You're releasing that which is holding you down. Let it go, because you've got money coming. Focus on your money. Okay? Don't focus on anybody or anything that is disappointing you, hurting your feelings, weighing you down. The energy's got to be released, because honestly, it kind of seems like you've got some stuff to be doing, some business to be taking care of. All right, one more card for that. The King of Swords. Okay, so oftentimes the suits represent people. So there's transformation possibly happening here. Possible coming together, healing. I'm going to draw another card in this. What's going on here? Okay, 2 more cards came out. So the Six of Cups and the Five of Swords came out again. Okay, so this could be there's a transformation happening possibly between 2 people who have been in each other's lives for a while, possibly even connecting into past lives. Could be distance and a separation because of an argument that has happened. And you may be quite disappointed and hurt with somebody who could possibly be a bit cold, you know, and it's like their aloofness could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but their detachment, their aloofness has thrown you off of your game, because you're trying to do something here. But you've got a connection with somebody, and the transfer, what you don't see, possibly you do not see how this energy has affected you. You've been in it. You seem to be, there seems to be some hurt feelings, disappointment, possible argument, and there needs to be the transformation is possibly freeing this energy needs to be freed up, a conversation. Let's see, message from Spirit. Maybe this will clear this up. What's this Five of Swords energy? Speaking on a possible disappointment, argument, hurt feelings here with somebody possibly you saw long-term commitment with. This could be with somebody that you were thinking of, like, well, this is somebody I see myself spending my life with, whether that be a romantic relationship, friendship, a business partnership. Okay, take it as it applies to you. So message from Spirit. This is Five of Swords energy, the King of Cups. Okay, so water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But this is, somebody stepping into their emotions, making things right. The Seven of Cups. Message from Spirit. Three of Cups. Okay. Two Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, Aries, you can't stay stuck in this energy. You've got, the world in your fingertips here. You've got things to do. Okay, so there's a lot of cups here, a lot of emotions. I would normally read the Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, when it comes out together as possible, having other options. So I'm going to tell you what I feel one storyline could be, was that somebody thought that maybe the grass might be greener on the other side. And, well, they may be wanting to possibly try to make this right. But the thing is, Aries, perhaps after the detachment, perhaps it's you realizing this is more fun. I'm not going to stay stuck here and worried. Like, I've got a lot going for me. I've got a lot coming to me. And I'm not going to sit here with hurt feelings over anybody. Perhaps, Aries, it's you who is deciding to cut the cord here. If this is a person, you're cutting that cord. And you might get yourself back out there and going out, having fun, keeping your options open. You might find your King of Cups here. If you're a feminine and you're looking for a masculine, it's really all about energy. I don't try not to put gender roles on too often here, but you may find your ideal partner here, your emotional partner. Wherein the King of Swords over here, he can be quite cold and detached. So this is one storyline I'm getting. I feel like there could be a lot of storylines popping up, and this is why, sometimes I with a personal reading, it's a little more reined in, but I'm reading for a large group of people, so take it as it resonates. So I feel like I should pull up final message. So let me see. Hold on. Okay, try to grab a deck. Okay, so for final message, to wrap this up for you, Aries, I kind of see you, possibly, deciding to move on from something. You've got a lot going for you. I kind of see you getting yourself back out there. This money looks real good, Aries. So, final messages for Aries. We've got prayer works. Dear Guardian Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of add the details of your prayer. All right. So, let go, let God. This is the time to let go and let God. So, release. And this is a beautiful time for cutting cords, which I see you doing. I see you cutting cords. Possibly somebody shut you out. Okay, and it left you kind of in a funk, hoping that somebody would come back towards you. But I see you cutting the cord and possibly getting yourself back out there. For some of you, this may be different for all of you, but sometimes it's that cutting of the cord that for some of you, somebody could be coming back around, apologizing. But for a lot of you, I'd say a majority, I think you're going to get yourself back out there. Okay. All right, Aries, I hope you got a message from that. All right, now we are on to Leo. Okay, so for the sign Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what messages does Leo need to hear? Eclipse energy, strong, potent energy we're in, transformative. It's kind of fun. I love it. You really gotta, you gotta let go. Let go, let God seems to be the thing. Alright, so for Leo, what is coming up for Leo during this time? The Sun. Oh, well, what do you know? Okay, so the Sun rules Leo, and we are in a full moon eclipse. The Sun is in the sign of Gemini. The Moon is exactly opposite in the sign of Sagittarius. But typical Leo energy, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck, and Leos are all about that bright warmth. They're generally just wonderful to be around. They are very comfortable being in the spotlight. A happy Leo is just like is beautiful. So this is positive. Leo, you may be finding yourself being quite rejuvenated in this energy. So beautiful energy to start. It did flip out in the reverse. So again, there could be some of you who are feeling quite drained, and needing to be recharged. And in that sense, like let the sun recharge you. Get out there and soak in it as much as you can, because that, will get you in this space. So beautiful. Beautiful start to the reading, Leo. Okay, so what is going to come up for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising during this full moon? Okay, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, Leo, what is being illuminated for you at this time? What is being illuminated for Leo under this full moon eclipse? The Ten of Wands. So you're hopefully this is signifying you coming up out of the, out of a dark place. There's a light at the tunnel. You're starting to see your way out of something. You may have been in a very dark place. Just too much piled on your shoulders, and tens are a final. Okay, so this is the end for you. It's time to drop this. It's time to get yourself up and out of this. It's no fun. We've got the sun here, illuminating this. This eclipse energy is really illuminating the fact that, you've been going through something. It looks like, just kind of in a dark place. It's not a good place for a Leo. Leo needs the sun. Leo needs to be happy and bright. What is being released? What is being released for Leo? The Ten of Pentacles. No, I'm sorry, the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so I'm going to pull the whole spread and then talk about it. Show me where Leo will be going through deep transformation during these eclipse energies. The moon. We pulled the moon for Aries in this position, and we now have the sun and moon together in the reading, and there you go. There's your eclipse. Beautiful. There's your full moon, I should say. And a message from Spirit. What message would Spirit like to relay to you under this energy? Message from Spirit. Oh, come on, give me a card. Message from Spirit. The Eight of Wands, communication. Ooh, the Empress, beautiful. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. This is divine feminine energy, represents Venus. She's Gaia. She's the earth. She's the mother. She's just beautiful feminine energy. I see a rebirth happening here for you. I see, a nice, beautiful transformation, some healing happening, Leo, after a period of time where you've been quite... Oh, look, I just flipped over Happy Family. Aw. I don't know why I didn't take the bottom of the deck. I should have. I'm glad I flipped it over. So, beautiful, Leo, Happy Family at the bottom of the deck. This is all about just a beautiful, solid foundation. Possibly, for some of you, not all, for some of you, there could be pregnancy, birth of a child, or, coming together, because the sun, the moon, these things the Empress, she's pregnant in the normal tarot. So for some of you, yes, that is something that could be stirring up for you during this time, or but this is beautiful energy. So, okay, where was I? All right, so for what's being illuminated again, there seems to be an end of some hardships, where you could have very well closed yourself off quite a bit and, just not been in a good place, depressed. And what's being released is the Nine of Pentacles. So, the Nine of Pentacles is about stability, being grounded, and having all the things that you want. So possibly, Leo, could you be releasing your need for all of that. Maybe you're holding on too tightly to your need. For some of you, your need to be a provider. You may be, I don't know why that's coming into my head, but a heavy burden. Like you feel like you should be doing so much more. You could be carrying around way too heavy of a burden, trying to take care too much, and it's just been weighing on you. For where the transformation is taking place, we've got the moon. So, deep subconscious healing. This is going to be a very powerful time for you to heal, drop a lot, and to kind of come out of this, funk that you may have been in. Message from Spirit is Eight of Wands is all about communication. So you could be getting sudden insights and, flashes of, information, epiphanies. Communications could pick up. Okay, you could, just be kind of making some big realizations during this time. All right, so please show me what is being illuminated. We've got the Ten of Wands. Let's clarify this Ten of Wands for what is being illuminated for Leo. Three of Cups. Show me, please. Six of Wands. Okay, so kind of needing to get yourself back out there and have some fun. This is Leo energy. The Three of Cups, it can just be about getting back out there. It can show like getting yourself back out there and dating. It can show a reunion, just going out and having a good time, just having some drinks, kind of kicking back, and moving forward. Okay, so it's time to put some burden behind you. It really is, Leo. I mean, it's like what's being illuminated is that could also be saying that maybe some of your choices they kind of left you in a dark place. Like you could have some of you, here's one storyline, somebody could have been unfaithful, or moved on too quickly, or avoided something or someone for, rather than committing to somebody, could have said, no, I'm going to keep my options open. And it could have piled up on you. And you might, be realizing that's not what I want. I want this. I don't want this. I want this. And that's what's being illuminated for you right now, Leo. Yeah, but I do see you kind of coming up out of this whatever darkness that you're kind of saying, so it's a good thing. Whatever movement you're making right now, whatever you got to do to get out there, get out of that dark place, you got to do. So for what's being released, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is this, it's a very independent energy, the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. And the Devil. It's Capricorn energy. Okay, a lot of Earth energy here. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart. Some of you have got a very unhealthy connection with money. You may be, here's a storyline for some of you. You may, rather than, you may be choosing money, cars, girls over something, a little more mundane. Possible storyline for, maybe I feel that is possible for a few of you. Some of you just chase money. You're married to your money. and you could just work too much. And you kind of, just drown out your sorrows and possibly drinks, just say, screw it. I'm going to work, and that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to focus on. So I don't know. I'm feeling it's strange reading for a lot of people. I get a lot of different storylines. It's hard to put one storyline together. I do, of course, do private readings. Happy to do that for you if that's something you're interested in. But yeah, I'm seeing that it's being released, though. I think that unhealthy connection to just chasing that money, I think we're going to move past here in this energy. You may be realizing what's important, what's truly important. Ask yourself that. What is truly important to you? Okay? Your legacy? I don't know. Alright, so where is the transformation taking place here for Leo? We've got the moon, the high priestess. That's Pisces energy. Strong Pisces energy here. Some of you have Pisces in your chart. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is really strongly intuitive. The Eight of Wands. You've got the Eight of Wands twice. Communication. I think a lot of you are starting to have sudden epiphanies and realizing having some major breakthroughs, possibly opening yourself up and getting, at this time, if you're open to it and you want divine guidance, it's here. You just gotta listen and just don't fight it. But transformation taking place. You're just gonna know something. You're gonna know exactly what to do, what to say. Communications are going to, I don't know, it's almost like you're being strongly divinely guided, in a sense. Let me tie this together with messages from Spirit. It's funny. In the Aries reading, I had a card here, and then I drew the same card here, and I just did it again here. So interesting how that's mirroring. Okay, so let's clarify this Eight of Wands. Aries. Leo. Leo. What's going on with this Eight of Wands? It's this communication about the sudden insights that you're having. Eight of Cups. This is about walking away from something. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, two more cards. Okay, bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. So yeah, this is, he's worked very hard. He's starting to see all of his hard work pay off. So I do see you kind of climbing up out of something, and getting some energy back, and having a different outlook on your money. And that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like changing your perspective a bit on what is important to you. It's not about the money. It's about doing something, fulfilling with your soul. You can't work yourself to death. You're not married to your job. That's kind of the energy I'm kind of feeling. You got to take a new approach to it, is kind of what I'm feeling. A different energy behind it. So, all right. So, lots of cards came out here for messages from Spirit. The Eight of Wands. We have 3 eights in your reading. So, you may have looped through. This could be a divine karmic lesson here that you've had to loop through and heal. But the Eight of Cups is all about walking away from something. You're on a journey here. Oh, look at another eight. I'm sorry. You've got one, two. Yeah, you've got 4 8s in your reading. What am I talking about? All right, so this time for a new beginning, a new approach to work. You know, like you can't hide in your work. You may have walked away here. I feel as though for some of you, you may have walked away from something that, would have been very fulfilling for your heart. But because of money, your job, and just need to be busy, you may have just said, no, I gotta focus on work. I just gotta work. I'm kind of getting the sense of a new beginning. Possibly for some of you, maybe there's a project coming to an end and you will have some of that energy lifted and freed up, possibly a big payout from it, but you have been, so focused on work that you haven't had time much for your family. But you're just, I'm feeling you change, just like you're suddenly like, I'm so sick of this. I need something more fulfilling, possibly. So some of you are making some big realizations during this time about, what's important, who's important. I think you're going to start getting some sudden realizations about where your energy is needed. Could have been buried in responsibilities and work, and it's time to make a new beginning. Sobriety. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. Okay, I'm hearing take the bottom of the deck as well. Inner authority. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. Okay, here's what I think. I do think that some of you were burying yourself in, possibly working too much, drowning your sorrows in possibly drinks, drinks, drugs, just numbing your pain in whatever way. For some of you, it would be your way of numbing, keeping your mind occupied. Okay, and so this is all speaking on detoxing yourself, feeding yourself healthy, putting healthy things into your body, healthy thoughts, healthy foods, healthy people, and so that's what I'm feeling very strongly here. And then with the inner authority, this is all tying in over here with the moon and the high priestess, she is the tarot reader of the zodiac. She is highly intuitive. Both of these, this is very intuitive information, or just being able to listen to your intuition, to your guts, listen to that soft voice that will not lead you in the wrong direction. So, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. And that's what I was feeling throughout this whole reading for you, Leo. Getting your priorities straight, because you may have been just going too hard and it's like starting to weigh you down, and you're just like, you're going to have some sudden epiphanies. You're going to start listening to your soul and start following what it is that your soul wants. Get out of your ego. and let your soul drive. Okay? All right, Leo, I hope you got something from that. All right, so now we are on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What messages need to come out for you in this eclipse energy that we are in? Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whoa. Excuse me. All right, Sagittarius, victory. That's very Sagittarian energy. Victory. Awesome. Success is coming to you. This will be a completion. Okay. 2 and 8 make 10. Completion. So, will this be, this, of course, the positive here is, yes, a victory. If this were to be in the negative, it would be a setback. So let's get into some cards and see. But the feeling I'm getting here for most of you is that this is a positive ending here for you, a victory. You win, okay? You overcome. All right, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, what is being illuminated under this full moon eclipse for Sagittarius? Father of Swords. It's air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What is being released? Whoa, the sun just flopped over. All right. What is being released for Sagittarius? The Four of Cups. Okay. Where will Sagittarius have the most transformation? The transformation happening. Four of Pentacles. Okay, Sag, it could be a bit closed off. What messages from Spirit? The Hierophant. It's Taurus energy. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Alright, so there could be, some of you are in court findings. You could be, this is for some of you, take it as it resonates. It's impossible for it to resonate with every single Sagittarius, of course, okay? Look at your Sun, Moon, and Rising as well. Okay, so one storyline I'm getting is that some of you could be in court against somebody who, did something very devious. Somebody who did something, this sly. The Seven of Swords is not good energy. But you could have some new findings here that give you hope for victory. Okay, so for that is for some of you. But so many energies. Okay, so what's being illuminated? Father of Swords. Now this could be somebody that is coming to help you, because you could be in a really tough spot. You could be feeling as though things are not moving forward, and you were starting to feel a bit bogged down, maybe afraid that somebody was going to get away with something. But we have victory over here. And then with the Hierophant and the spiritual messages is, I almost get the sense as though if there's somebody that could be coming in to kind of help you, get things moving, okay? All right, so let's clarify. Let's clarify the Father of Swords for what is being illuminated for Sagittarius. What's being illuminated? The Six of Cups. Okay. And the Three of Wands. So, all right. For some of you, it could involve children. Okay, so for instance, if there's been, a custody battle of some sorts, perhaps like some truths will come out, and justice will kind of, somebody will come in to kind of help move that along. So that's for some of you. This could also be, oh my goodness. I'm going to draw another card on this. What's being illuminated? What is being illuminated here? Okay, so wondering if you're making the right choices here. Needing to be very, very practical, and really think things through in a sense. Wanting to kind of preserve, a situation. It could be with family, could be even possibly for some of you a relationship. But honestly, what I feel here is children strongly. I'm feeling it really strongly. I kind of just feel like for some of you, after a long period of having no hope, you're starting to have some hope about something. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. So what's being released? We've got the Four of Cups. Kind of a sense of being lethargic, closed off. You're just like, I don't want to feel anything right now. It's kind of almost like a numbing type of an energy. Possibly you've been hung up in some, I don't know, let me pull some clarifiers. The Page of Wands. So kind of getting some good news, kind of getting a spark back. The Queen of Cups. Okay, one more. In the Moon. So we are under the full moon eclipse. Sag, I think you've got some people coming in to help you get out of this energy. Okay, somebody coming in, hey, you want to go out and go, just do something fun. But this is what's being released. So I think, I do. I kind of feel as though you have some people who are just coming in with, being loving and supportive. And they're kind of getting you, getting some things moving. I feel like so many different energies. It's hard to like pinpoint one. Okay, so these, I mean, yeah, I'm seeing like like I kind of see you've been kind of suppressed, buried a lot of things into your subconscious, and I feel as though you've got a support team here helping you, getting you through some tough times. Your reading feels heavy. All right, so where the transformation is at, we've got the Four of Pentacles. And again, this is being closed off, just kind of being stuck, feeling like there hasn't been progress. And I feel like you're angry. So the Six of Swords, moving past this. Things are going to start to get easier for you if you've been in kind of like a stuck holding pattern and just not in like a good positive frame of mind. I do see some movement. Yeah. You've been closed off. And I do see healing. Possibly by Leo season, you could really be seeing, the transformation really be in full swing. I see forgiveness in this for some of you. Sag, what is happening? I feel like you've been through something very hard. It's hard to say, I'm reading for a lot of people. So, but I do see movement, in healing, victory. Gosh, your reading is heavy. Alright, so messages from Spirit. We've got the Hierophant, which is, it is a spiritual teacher, represents Taurus, commitment. Messages from Spirit. Four of Pentacles is back out. The Fool. And the Empress. Page of Pentacles. So, I do feel as though, like you're getting some good news. That's going to allow you to kind of breathe for some of you. Okay? Kind of like enjoy things again. I feel as though for some of you, you've been holding out for a long time, possibly even invested a lot of money into something, and you're starting to, there's a victory of some sense. Yet there's still a loss involved. I don't know. It's hard to read for a whole bunch of people, but please take it as it resonates. But I see beautiful beginning here. And I feel as though you're really going to be dropping something. You've got beautiful, loving energy supporting you. And I see, I see victory, and I see a new beginning, and I see like a loving family around you, and good news, and I see victory against whatever this energy is. So the Seven of Swords is somebody conniving, sneaky, and somebody who has got, could be a person or a situation, somebody with bad intentions, and I see victory in a sense. So here's what I feel. I feel as though somebody did something to you, possibly to your family. Maybe they stole, maybe they hurt somebody, or maybe they hurt you or hurt somebody. And there's a victory coming in a sense in this situation, although I still see, like, I don't know. I still see some. I see that you had, you've been stuck in something, and I see movement starting for you, Sag. So, I'm sorry for whatever you're going through, and this feels heavy. Let's do final message here. Final message. Caffeine free. Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so that I may honor my body's natural energy rhythms without chemicals. So caffeine or whatever, maybe you're drinking too many Monsters or Red Bulls for some of you. So that would be a typical Sagittarius thing to do, you know. But some of you may have been feeling as though you couldn't really function without something, you know. I'm going to take the bottom of the deck. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Dear higher self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. All right, so what is it, you know? I feel as though you've had a lot of people. There's a unicorn in both of these. So for some of you, what does that symbology mean to you? What does unicorn mean to you? But, oh God, so typical. It's very Sagittarius thing too. The Sagittarius is the, oh my God, I can't think of the word. Oh God, you know, half horse, half human, you know, shooting their, you know, their arrow. Like, it's just very Sagittarian energy. Sagittarius is such a loving, fun-loving, exciting sign that it's strange how heavy your reading is. I have to say, I usually don't pick up energy this heavy with Sag because, you know, Sagittarius fire in general is like life of the party, most fun-loving. Just, they're so wonderful to be around. I love you, Sag. Like, you guys are my favorite energies, I promise. Like, it just feels good to be in a Sagittarius presence, you know. So whatever you're going through, I do see that you will rise from it. You always do. And use some of that inner strength. Try to muster up some natural, you know, fires, natural energy, rather than getting it from a substance, is kind of what I think this is saying. And yeah, I see, you know, things shifting for you in a positive way. Okay. All right, Sag. All right, fire signs in general. Hope you all got something from this.